Welcome, brothers and sisters. Welcome back to a new video. Today we're going to go a bit deeper in being alone, because being alone is actually something beautiful, and a lot of people think it's weird and it's not good to be alone, because in the Bible it says also it's not good for a man to be alone. But a lot of people struggle with being alone and think it's hard, it's painful, and it's boring sometimes. But I think being alone is something that we all need, because I've been being alone was also difficult for me, because I've been in a relationship from when I was 14 until I was 17, and then until I was 17, from 17 until 18. And in between those two relationships, I've been alone for 1 month and a half. And right now I've been alone and single for 10 months. And I can tell you one thing, that was the thing I needed. Because during those relationships, I was trying to improve myself, I was trying to become a better person, but the fact that you cannot be alone, the fact that you're attached to people, that you're attached to attention, that's what's gonna hold you back. And that's what held me back from becoming the person God wanted me to become, because I was attached to things of this world. I was attached to female attention. I was attached to being in a relationship. I was attached to not being alone. But being alone helped me so much to improve myself and to find my peace again that I was searching for, and to accept that being alone is okay, that being alone is actually something you will need, because in that season of being alone you will learn, first of all, how to treat yourself. You will learn how to heal on your own. You will learn how to I'm just gonna say the things that I learned. I learned how to heal, how to take care of myself, how to set boundaries, how to love myself. That was the most important, how to love myself instead of loving the attention I got from other people. I deleted all social media except for YouTube, of course, because that's what I'm doing, but I deleted everything for 2 months, I think. And that was from the moment I decided to I need to start working on myself. I need to be alone, because at one point you will start thinking like, oh, I really need some people. But as you try to search for people, you will see that those people will not fulfill you. And that was the moment I realized that being alone was something I needed. And then from that point on, I said to myself, I really need to be alone. I really need to focus on myself. I need to focus on my relationship with God, because being in a relationship and being attached to female attention, to attention in general, to relationships, I was idolizing them. Those things were the things that fulfilled me, but they didn't fulfill me fully, because I was always searching for peace, always searching for love, always searching for more attention. And I was draining myself. So I decided to focus on myself, on my relationship with God, on really trying to heal from all the traumas I gained from those relationships, from my childhood. And I really took the time. I took all the time that I got to focus on things in the present, right now, all the things that I can control right now, how I can heal from my past right now, how I can do better in school right now at this moment. That's how you should be thinking. Just trying to focus on what you can do now in order to become a person that will attract people. Because that's the whole point. You have to become a person that attracts people. That's what self-improvement is about. You have to become the person who can reach your goals. You have to become the person that can attract a certain type of girl. You have to become someone who is the dream that you have, who is able to achieve the things that you want, who is able to seek those desires that you have. That's the whole point of self-improvement. And the only place you can do that is when you're alone, in solitude, in isolation. I isolated myself for 2 months and I felt so good. I think I felt the best that I ever felt in my life. I felt peace, I felt love of God, because that was also something I was really struggling with. You have the feeling that you're alone. You think you're alone and you think you need attention, you need validation. You're thinking that maybe I should just give up on being alone and try to reach new people, but sometimes it is really God's plan for you to be alone, because God wants you to learn something. He wants you to learn that you are not alone, actually, because God is with you. All the battles you're facing when you're alone, all the things that you have to face, healing from the traumas, realizing what you did wrong in the relationships, realizing what you need to do right now in order to become that person that you want to become. Things you need to do right now in order to become the man of God. Things you need to do right now in order to become a man who can attract that woman that you want, or become that girl that can attract those kind of men. Become that woman of God that you want to become. All of that you can only achieve in your isolation. And yeah, people around you will push you, will try to help you, but those will never fulfill you as much as you will fulfill yourself, because you are the only one who truly knows what you want, because God is with you, God is within you, and He knows better than all the people around you, because greater is He that is in me than the one that is in the world. So you have to believe in God, you have to believe in yourself, that you can do it, that you can achieve the things that you can achieve. And for the people here that are seeking for a relationship, don't try to rush it when you meet a girl. Just stay calm, because if it's God's plan, it will happen. And the fact that you're trying to rush everything, the fact that you're trying to do it your way, shows that you don't trust God enough. It shows that you think that what you think you want for yourself is better than what God wants you to have. But I tell you, in this season of isolation, I really learned that you don't need to rush things. Everything will come at its time. Everything will come at its time, because God is in control. God is always with you until the end. So you don't have to fear anything. You don't have to be scared of being alone, because God wants you to be alone. And you just have to accept it and do all the things possible in order to become the man that God wants you to become, because God will isolate you until you are that person that He wants you to become. Believe in God.